So far in this series, we've focused on clarity, accuracy, interference, and clearing. Today, we're going to talk about a distinction that is absolutely essential in soul memories work: researching for yourself versus researching for someone else. This is not a small difference. It changes the responsibility, the structure, and the ethics of the session. Let's begin with researching for yourself. When you research your own soul memories, you are working within your own field. Your own permission already exists. Your own boundaries are known to you. This does not mean the process is casual. You still prepare your inner and outer space, open the session properly, verify accuracy, clear interference. But the responsibility here is primarily self-responsibility. You are accountable for how you interpret, integrate, and apply the information. Even when researching yourself, curiosity can activate ego, wanting answers quickly, wanting meaningful stories, wanting confirmation. This is why neutrality still matters deeply. Self-research is not about entertainment, it is about awareness. And sometimes the most ethical answer you receive is, "This is not relevant right now." Now let's talk about researching for others. When you research for a client, you are entering someone else's energetic field. This immediately changes everything. You are no longer working only with your own readiness. You are responsible for clarity, safety, consent, and ethical boundaries. This is why Soul Memories treats client work with great care. Permission is not paperwork. Permission is energetic consent. Before researching for a client, you must receive clear permission, verbal permission, or from their higher self. If permission is unclear, the system does not open. And that is not a mistake, it is protection. Once permission is given, you clear the client's connection, not to fix them, not to change them, but to ensure clarity, neutrality, and accurate communication. You are not reading about the client. You are allowing information to move through a clean channel on their behalf. Sometimes during client work, the connection weakens, accuracy drops, interference increases. This is a signal, not to push, not to prove ability, but to pause. Sometimes the most ethical action is to stop the session. That does not mean failure, it means respect. This is important. You are not responsible for fixing the client, convincing them, making the session dramatic, or providing answers on demand. Your responsibility is clarity. What the client does with the information is their journey. Clear boundaries protect you, the client, and the integrity of the system. Without boundaries, spiritual work becomes intrusive. Soul Memories does not intrude, it invites. Whether you research for yourself or for others, the guiding principle is the same. Clarity over curiosity, respect over control, integrity over outcome. In the next episode, we will talk about asking the right questions, why some questions are rejected, how to refine questions, and how precision supports clarity. Thank you for being here. Move gently, work responsibly, and I'll see you in the next episode.